All right, hello and welcome back, students. I'm really excited for this session. We have quite a bit of cleaning ahead of us, which is a weird thing to be excited about, right? But PowerWash Simulator is a really fun game. You go through, your objective is to get through a number of different areas and like objects and things like that that are just absolutely filthy. And you're just bringing a power wash to it. And it's just so satisfying just watching all the gunk just fly off of it. It's very enjoyable game that I haven't been able to actually pick up in quite a while. So I'm looking forward to being able to enjoy it now. For us, we are going to be having a number of people probably join in the stream that are newer, which is really exciting because today when I was teaching my class, I let all of my different classes know about the fact that I have this this YouTube streaming that I do for my broadcasting class. So I'm looking forward to seeing some of the people pop in. I'm going to say this ahead of time. Anytime that someone goes ahead and says hello, but is like accidentally dropping like our private details, like my teacher name, the school that we're at, their own name, if they, anyway, this whole thing. I'm just gonna probably be like very quickly stopping, going over to my stream tab and just editing, deleting, things like that, making it so that we can make sure that we stay pretty safe and private here. Don't worry if people slip up, like don't start like shouting and calling them out like, oh, why are you calling out Mr. Multimedia? Don't do that. I'll probably be on top of it pretty soon, but I'm excited for it. So let me go ahead and pop us over to the gaming area. Let me see. We need to go ahead and change the game capture to specifically be looking at PowerWash Simulator. Now when I click into here, it should start showing up. There we go. Nice and framed and everything. All right. We are going to be continuing our career mode where we had started to clean up playground. You'll see we got about 22% of the way through it, and we've been earning a little bit of money. My goal right now is to hit $900 up on the top area. That's how much money I want to earn by the end of this stream, which sounds like a small, like I only need like $33 more or something. But still, there's a shocking amount of work that goes into just earning $33 more in this game. I really want to hit 900 because that means that I'll be able to buy the next type of power wash. What's it called? I can figure out the name of it exactly in the shop. Yeah, it's just the next power washer level, the medium duty power washer. So right now I only have a light duty one that has all the attachments and stuff that I can buy for it, but I want to at least get medium duty so it's a little more powerful. All right. With that being said, then let's go ahead and I don't want to go to the shop. Here we go. Career mode. I'm going to continue cleaning the playground. Hopefully manage to get some of that done. There's something else here. Hold on. F is to pick up and place equipment. Nice. C is aim mode. I might need to worry about that. Okay. Here we go then. So you'll see that we actually already got up quite a bit of the ways through it. We had been working up on this area and cleaned through and got all of that clean, which is really exciting. You've never played this game before. It looks fun. It really is fun. It sounds kind of weird, right? If you describe it to someone of like, yeah, it's a game where you clean stuff. Like, it definitely sounds like something, you know, someone's going to raise their eyebrow at you on that one and go, really? And that's fun for you. But it really is satisfying to, like, here, you can just watch the floor. Like, see how just grimy this floor is? You can, it's unsettling to look at. And all it takes is just a simple, like, swap down of this power washer for you to start to see a very like distinct difference in the quality of what you can see there. It's so satisfying, especially because you can go ahead and like write funny things in it, right? Which I just think is really neat, like a fun little touch. In fact, we've actually over here, you'll notice we drew ourselves a little smiley face on the side of the dyno. So we're hoping to clean that last. That'll stick around for the whole time. Because after you're done cleaning it, you actually get you get a fun little time lapse of all of the different things you cleaned, which is also kind of nice. Something also that you'll notice is like when you clean these areas, if your water's a little too powerful, it'll go down and also clean like stuff on the ground. It's so interesting how strangely in-depth some of the parts of this game are. You'll also notice some of these different types of dirt and stuff are a bit tougher to get rid of. Chanel is asking, did this game cost money? And did you get it on Steam or something else? So I'm actually playing this on Xbox Game Pass on PC. What that is when I ordered this whole new computer setup, I was given a free month of Xbox Game Pass on PC for just, I I was given it for free, and then I was given the following month, I could then just purchase it for $1. And what Xbox Game Pass is it's access, kind of like how like Netflix and other streaming services, they let you watch like a whole bunch of TV shows and movies and stuff like that based off of a subscription that you have with them. Xbox Game Pass is the same sort of thing. It lets you play video games that are on the pass itself. It lets you play them for free, provided that you're purchasing the subscription status. So I have literally like 1 day left of Xbox Game Pass, which is another reason why I wanted to stream PowerWash Simulator today. So yeah, it's technically, I didn't have to buy it. I think it is like a pretty expensive game. It might actually only be like $30. I legitimately don't know how much it is, but yeah, it's on a lot of different devices as well, I believe. So like you don't have to play it on PC if you only, for instance, have an Xbox. Pretty sure there's a decent enough way to be able to play it over there. Okay, I kind of want to continue cleaning this area. Notice how I was kind of starting here and moving left along the buildings themselves. I think I'm gonna head up to this area. Tell you what, let's clean this little rope ladder thing first. My goal is to clean all the way some of these objects, because once you completely clean an object, that's what pays you money. So if I have a goal of getting 33 more bucks so that I can get up to $900 altogether, then I need to start completely cleaning things. I can't just clean like a little bit of a lot of stuff. I need to clean a few things all the way. So let me see, cargo net. Yeah, so the whole cargo net is apparently an object here that I'll have to clean. I can do that. I also have a little dirt detector. If I press tab, it'll flash yellow for all the dirt that's there. Do you remember when... Yeah, I remember when that was happening. Hopefully that won't happen today. Fingers crossed. If it does, obviously, this is not a time-sensitive task, right? Like, this is just a nice, calm sort of stream here. So if I see that sort of activity happening again, it's going to be very easy for me to just go, give me a second, click, click, bam, and move on from there. I also made it, you'll have noticed, I made it so... you have to be a subscriber for a little bit longer than before you can chat in the channel here. So that should also help a little bit. Okay, it's interesting that these ropes are so easily cleaned. I would have thought that like as you know, ropes are like a bunch of fibers like strung together, and I feel like normally ropes are quite a bit harder to clean than this. Oh well. It's fine. I think I'm not going to be mad at a game making a task easier for me. If I had to legitimately, like, do a bunch of stuff on this... Oh, you know what? Maybe... No, I was going to say maybe this is supposed to be, like, a plastic material. But, yeah, sometimes when I live stream on Twitch, when I see inappropriate things in my chat, I always ban them. Yeah, that's a smart thing to do. Because you definitely want, especially if you're a streamer that has this sort of goal, you want to try to make your content as safe and accessible to as many people as possible. I know that some people, some streamers very quickly decide, it's not in my personality to like censor myself, and they just, you know, they say whatever they want, and it ends up sometimes being kind of rough and crude stuff. But that's not the sort of way that I talk and the sort of person that I am. I generally try to avoid any and all language like that, because it's just not the way that I talk. It's not the way that I think about things. Whoa, I had a lot left to clean, but apparently it was very forgiving there. Okay. So yeah, it is interesting to see how some people react to that sort of stuff. Some people invite it in their chat. I definitely don't. I think it's much easier to have fun streaming if also everyone else in the chat is behaving and having fun alongside me. So yeah, that's why I try to make sure that I don't tolerate, you know, more adult language and stuff like that in the chat. I don't think it's fun for people to have to feel like they can't watch what everyone else is saying because someone else might be making the viewing experience of that and the reading experience of the chat not safe for them. Sorry for those people that are realizing that, like, my voice is, like, half dead. One of the just simple facts of being a teacher is that the first couple days back from teaching, no matter what you did during the summer, like, I did a lot of of things where I was running different games and stuff like that, and I was talking constantly during the day. But even then, my voice still dies just a little bit on the first couple days that we're back teaching. And part of it is just because you're speaking in a different way, at a different volume, with a different frequency than it is like over a stream or over a microphone. So, yeah, so my voice is kind of still a little dead right now. I sometimes shout out people, and when I was streaming yesterday, I shouted out you because you're my favorite streamer. Aw, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I love having like little interactions with communities like that. I wish that I was able to respond as easily back. Unfortunately, since I am under a social contract by our school, there's a like I can only basically barely be streaming like this. Since I'm specifically doing it to gather materials and stuff for my broadcasting class, that's kind of the one like escape, being able to properly do this. But even then, like I can't be potentially putting myself in a place where I can be communicating with students like offline, like in a non-public area, things like that. Like I need to be very careful about how all that happens because it's kind of against the social contract. So that's why I run my streams a lot more carefully as well, because that's another thing I have to worry about. As a teacher, we are required to, you know, even if it's content that isn't linked to our teaching, even if I was trying to do this like not as a teacher, but as just an anonymous streamer, right? Maybe I like wasn't doing a face cam and wasn't calling myself Mr. Multimedia and wasn't doing a teacher. Even if I did all that, I would still, by the contract that I signed as a teacher, have to regulate my content and make sure that if a student were to find it against my will, that it would be 100% safe for them. I just checked out his channel. He didn't shout you out. Oh, well, hey, it is what it is. I think they mentioned on Twitch. That's what they were talking about. They were talking about on Twitch. That's a whole different thing. Anyway, yeah, it's a very interesting thing to note is the fact that, you know, YouTube and Twitch run so differently. I was just today talking with some people that run in, they might be called something else in Twitch. They probably have their own private channel. Like, cause anyway, there's no need to to try to be detective on this. Anywho. Not late, yeah. Well, welcome, Shem. Happy to have you here. Someone was, I was just talking with them like just before the stream. I was talking with someone who does a lot of Twitch streaming, or at least did a lot of Twitch streaming. They've taken a break recently, but they'd been doing a lot of Twitch streaming, and they were talking about, you know, the numbers of people that would generally be following them, and that generally would be like showing up to their streams and stuff like that. And we were talking about how different those numbers are across the different platforms. Like here in YouTube, for instance, when I was playing Paper Mario, right, I got around 100 to 140 views every time that I was live streaming. By the way, MrM, if you want to hop on the server after stream, I've stuff to max your lagging out. Oh, max my leggings out. I thought you were talking about thought you were talking about lagging out the stream, and I was like, why would I want to lag the stream? Max the leggings. Got it. Okay, I understand that now. Anywho, yeah, so we were talking about the ways that those will I be streaming any Super Mario Odyssey? It is on my list, I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let me double check. Do I have a pen over here? I don't have a pen. No, here's a pen. All right, pretty sure I have it. There's the Paper Mario, there's the Mario 3D Trilogy. I do not have it written down. Thank you for reminding me. My goodness, hold on. I got it, don't worry. No need to interact with them any further. No need to interact with them any further. I got them. Hide user on this channel. And then go ahead. Yep, I got it, don't worry. And go ahead and put the user in timeout. Yep, Right. So, I'm going to go ahead and put... I know, yeah, right? I'm going to go ahead and put Super Mario Odyssey on my list right now before I forget. Here's the thing. Because they keep on making new channels, even when I ban them, it makes it so that they can just rejoin again on a completely new account. So, Super Mario Odyssey has been added to the list. Phasmophobia is still on my list, but Super Mario Odyssey is one that I definitely wanted to have there. Okay. All right. Let's just keep on cleaning this. So, is this, hold on, is this close to being clean? This little set of blue ridge here? Oh no, this whole thing, this is all tower lower vertical struts. Yeesh. Yeah, you're totally right. Okay. There we go. So this whole, hold on, this is a vertical strut, this support strut, this is a lower wall. So the lower wall is its own thing. Could you reserve me a spot for Phasmophobia, maybe? Oh boy, when I play Phasmophobia, I'll make sure to give some advanced warning about it and stuff like that, so that people will be able to kind of make a plan for it if they want to try to join in. I'm a little concerned about trying to run Phasmophobia again with people in chat, just because Phasmophobia especially, like, it's a little harder to bounce back and forth between the game and between the YouTube chats. But I'll try my best for sure. All right. Yeah, I think... Yeah, okay, so these vertical struts are all separate from each other. So, like, this one is separate from this one, stuff like that. You sometimes pass out when you play horror games. Hopefully it's not from too much fear. I know that I had a weird issue for a while when I was first playing Phasmophobia, where, because I was playing it late enough at night with different friends of mine, that what I realized was happening was I would get so tired because, you know, I'm playing with these friends at a much later time of night than I'm really used to staying up, because it was like right before the school year was starting, and I kept on falling asleep during the hunts because it was so dark in the things, and it would be like, oh, you're going throughout a really dark house, and I'd just be tired because it'd be late at night, and I'm trying to play this to be spooky, but I would just fall asleep because the game wasn't bright enough to keep me awake. It was really funny. Like, it's such a weird issue to have. Okay, there we go. I think that's all. Yeah, that's all the blocks, and that's all the bars next to the blocks. There's some kind of deeper set stains, but I think we're getting them out easily enough. Okay, I think this is, yeah, all this blue stuff, all this blue thing here is its own thing. Will I be streaming tomorrow or just today? I plan to stream tomorrow as well. We just hit $900. Yes, hold on. I need to move my my book right down over there. Okay, shop, power washers, medium duty, buy. There we go. Now we have the option to swap over to the Urban UX2. Do I have, okay, I've been using the green. No extensions or anything like that. Let's see if this is any, oh, that feels a lot more powerful. Yes. Okay, this, now we're cleaning with power. Oh, look at this. It's getting it so much faster over just the first try. Oh, that's definitely worth the $900 we had to pay for that. Thankfully, $900 in-game money, right? Not actual money. I would not pay that much on a video game, period. But yeah, you were asking if I'll be streaming tomorrow or just today. I plan to stream tomorrow as well, from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock Eastern. It's over 9,000. That's another reference. I mentioned this yesterday, but I only know the references to those sorts of shows. That's Dragon Ball Z, right? Yeah, I only know the references to them. I haven't actually seen them myself. Hold on. If I clean... There we go. Okay, I feel like this is going to make us money a lot faster, because we're going to be... Yeah, look how much easier that is to clean. Oh my goodness. And it goes so much... It seems to go a lot further, too. Are you seeing that? Yeah, okay. Okay. So, let me see. What else do we have? Okay, this vertical strut needs a lot more cleaning. Oh, that's because it goes all the way up. Got it. Okay, let's try to get some of these like red bars on the outside, because that shouldn't be too difficult with our new cleaning mechanism here. Yeah, look how quick that goes. This is very nice. I haven't watched that show yet. Is it good at all? I don't know. I'm not the person to ask. I thought I haven't seen Dragon Ball Z. I thought that Naruto and Avatar were the same show called Naruto The Last Airbender. Like, I'm not the person to ask if it's actually a good show or not. Some of the other people in chat might know and might recommend it. I know it's memed quite a bit. DBZ is good, so is Demon Slayer. I started reading through Demon Slayer quite a bit when I was still in college, because when I was in my, gosh, I guess it must have been my junior year of college. So when I was in my junior year of college, that's your year right before graduating. The year you graduate is your senior year, right? So I'm in my junior year, so I've got, you know, about a year and a half left to graduate at this point, and I'm volunteering to teach a 6th grade class, because when you're getting an elementary education degree, one of the things that they really care about doing, and it's a good thing that they do, is getting you into the classroom. They want you actually in a classroom, teaching, interacting with kids, things like that, right? So I was with this 6th grade class for a period of about a month and a half with this particular 6th grade class. And what happened was, I'm with this class, and I'm realizing a lot of them are all reading this, like, you know, manga series. So it's like, they look like comic books, but they're read in the style of like right to left, and, you know, very, very distinctive sort of format to them. And they were all reading this series, and it's called like Demon Slayer or something like that. Yeah, it must have been Demon Slayer. So like I started reading it a little bit. It's out there. It's a kind of a violent series, but it's really interesting. I could see why so many people were reading it at the time. But yeah, that was, gosh, if that was my junior year of college, that means that was like 5 years ago or so when people were doing that. I feel like it's when the series first came out is probably what it is, the more I think about it. Okay, let's see. I think I've got basically all the stuff down here on this bottom level. I think I need to start working my way upwards into the actual area itself. Because if I try to clean from down here, do you see how, like, it's really patchy cleaning? Like, it's not actually really cleaning all that much. So I think I need to actually go up into here. And then maybe I'll grab the ladder or the stool after a while. Watch Demon Slayer, but for some reason, Hulu won't let you watch Season 2. Interesting. I don't have an answer for that. I don't know why that is. I don't watch Hulu, so... my folks have a Disney Plus account that they've made me a section on that's been very fun to watch, different shows. I've been told that the new Groot show is out, which I did not know that, and I kind of want to watch that now. I don't know how good it is yet, but Marvel Disney shows have been very fun to kind of binge watch, so I kind of want to watch that pretty soon. I enjoyed... Loki was really good, WandaVision was really good, Ms. Marvel was pretty good as well. I did like that one. That had some really interesting stuff in it. I liked how they changed a lot of how the power felt and worked from the original source material. I thought that it was really cool. Plus the animation style of it, super nice. When I watched Stranger Things, I started singing the song sometimes. Moon Knight, thank you for reminding me. Moon Knight was also really good. Moon Knight was really fun for me because as Moon Knight was coming out, I was also teaching, you know, the tail end of multimedia. So I was having a lot of students reference Moon Knight in like the different final projects that they were making. It was really fun to have like a bunch of Marvel references and stuff like that popping up in the final projects of stuff. Super cool, super fun. Yeah, you like Moon Knight as well? It really was. I felt it was very well done. I know that sometimes it's more difficult to tackle some harder concepts like that, right? The ideas of like, you know, schizophrenia, mental health, stuff like that. Like that was covered in that, and I feel like they did it justice. Like, yeah, there were some parts of it that were a little like unrealistic, shall we say? But yeah, you're saying at first the ending was disappointing. Yeah, maybe for some people. And then the new episode came out. Ah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Yeah, I quite liked. I quite liked how they did the pacing of that, and I didn't feel like anyone should have gotten too frustrated at how they chose to present different things in that. I thought it was really, really cool to see that sort of character come in online and like get kind of really cool power source and stuff like that. It was enjoyable. Plus, I also just really liked whoever did the voice acting of gosh, whatever his name was, Khonshu, whatever Egyptian god was connected to the main character, to Mark. I loved their voice. Hearing them voice act was just so much fun. Because you always have to realize that, you know, since I'm a multimedia teacher, anytime I watch a movie or a TV show, or I listen to a podcast, or even if I'm reading a book sometimes and stuff like that, like if I'm engaging in a piece of media, I'm always like looking at it, evaluating it, trying to find out like what's really academically cool about it, things like that. And that's just the way that I view media nowadays, because I'm always trying to look for different ways to explain things to my students. Whenever there's like, whenever I want to show an example of a specific film type, or if I want to talk about a specific way that a story device is often used, or things like that. Like, I think it's always important to be constantly on the lookout for ways that what I'm watching, what I'm interested in, and what other people are also interested in because they're watching it at the same time, ways that can kind of inform how I'm teaching and what I'm using as examples. It's really fun. Like, I really enjoyed talking about, when I was preparing for a lot of my animation discussions, I enjoyed having examples of Into the Spider-Verse, which was super fun to watch. Into the Spider-Verse, I felt, had such a cool animation style. And there are other things that I've watched that also had like really, really interesting ways of making it all work. Like Klaus, for instance. Klaus was a Netflix show that, I say Netflix show, it was a Netflix movie. It was meant to be like a Christmas movie. And all the animation looks 3D, but it's actually 2D with really cool lighting. Or do I have it the wrong way around? I'm pretty sure it's all like 2D with very few 3D parts where it's like, oh, the sled, we need to make that in 3D and things like that. Into the Spider-Verse was a cool movie. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Oh, man. It's so good. I'm excited for the sequel to it. I don't know yet what it's going to be called, of course, but I'm very, very excited for it. You have the DVD version of it? Yeah. I know that a lot of people nowadays, they just collect like the digital copies of them, or they'll like purchase an online subscription to whatever has the movie that they want to watch, and that's all that they get. But I really enjoy having the DVD copies of things, especially because the DVD copies of things are some of the only ways that I can enjoy the finished content that I want to watch, right? Because just in case you didn't realize it, Finnish movies are not very easy to find in America. Shock, right? Shock and awe. Who would have expected that? But it's very hard to find materials in Finnish. I can watch Disney Plus movies in Finnish if I turn like the subtitles or the voice narrations and stuff like that. Sometimes they have Finnish versions of them, and it's very fun when they do. But sometimes there's not really much recourse other than to purchase a Finnish DVD. Oh, you think the sequel is called Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse? That would make sense. That would be pretty good, because it feels like that's what's happening. Oh gosh, wow, that's still really dirty. It feels like that's what's happening in the sequel from what we saw from like the one trailer that they've put out. It feels like they're gonna be kind of bouncing across the Spider-Verse. So, oh, was it Into the Spider-Verse too? Okay, I really don't know. Either way, I'm excited for it. Doesn't matter too much what it's going to be named. All I know is it's going to be extremely fun to watch. I'm also really interested to see if they're going to try to tie it to the mainline MCU. So, I don't know. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I think most people like really have gotten to love Spider-Man. I'm so happy for that. Spider-Man was always one of my favorite characters growing up. I just think that they're so cool how they are just like a mostly regular person that has a little bit of smarts to them and takes that and just runs with it and tries to do like a lot of good with whatever they're doing in their life. It's so cool to like have heroes that have that do good always mentality. And I definitely feel like that's one of Spider-Man's biggest traits, is he's the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I don't know. There's something just so cool about characters like that for me. I love watching and reading about characters that no matter what difficult things they face, they always prioritize being in a place where they can help other people. Not just helping other people whenever they run into them, but specifically putting themselves in a place where they are constantly on the lookout to help other people. Rather than being like, oh, I'm just going to hang out in like HQ and wait for the police to call, right? Where it's like, no, I'm out on the streets. I'm doing good daily. It's so good. Just such a good character concept. Such a fun thing to have as the motivation of a character. I'm gonna be in a place to do good always. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man. Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. I'm afraid if I sing any more than that, I'm gonna potentially get copyright striked. Probably not. I don't think I'm singing it accurately enough for that, but still, you never know, right? We've had a couple people pop in real quick, and they probably would say hello if I didn't have it set to be, you know, that it takes a while for people to be able to answer. I mean, not answer, but to chat in the chats. Yeah. But we've had a couple people pop in, say hello. We've currently got 8 people watching the stream. That's really fun for me. It's really exciting to have. I'm sad that you guys don't get to see the same layout that I do. I've shown it off like once or twice on stream, but it's really cool the way that YouTube has set up how you're able to see different people joining the chats, joining into the server, popping their head in really quick and leaving, or sticking around for a while. It's really fun to see all the statistics of that and see it play out right next to me. YouTube has, in my opinion, I think they've done a really good job of easily showing off like the sort of data that I'm interested in. So yeah, when you first subscribed, it said you have to wait a minute before you can chat. And right now I think I have it set so you have to wait 15 or 10 minutes. I don't even remember. Mesamo, you don't have to keep on chasing that up. I appreciate the thought. Plus, I think that YouTube might block it if they try to say what their thing is. Yeah, if it's a private channel. Yeah, then it's probably just to like their direct friends and stuff like that. What's the song I'm playing in the background? Well, I actually have a couple of different songs I'm playing in the background. Because what I've done is, let me quickly pull this up. I have a number of ambient songs that I've either purchased the rights to be able to have on stream, or were just provided by people for free. A lot of if it's music that you're thinking is really good, I can almost guarantee that it came from Stream Beats, which is a YouTube channel that put out a bunch of copyright-free, just like ambient music like this, for people to just be able to listen to and stream with and stuff like that, so that it won't get flagged with copyrights, which is so cool. I think that it's such a nice thing for content creators to do, to say, hey, listen, all of us struggle with trying to provide content for our viewers in a way that doesn't get us in trouble with the way that the rules work, right? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to release music for free for people to just be able to use, so that isn't as much of an issue for them anymore. That's just such a cool and nice way to react to what could be a real problem in the community, right? Yeah, so Stream Beats, and if you look in my channel description, I actually, towards the bottom of it, I actually have a specifically thing where I go ahead and write out what their channel is and like what the name is of what I got it from. Seriously, like I recommend, if you like having light music in the background, go ahead and you can get all their music. You just download it for free. You don't have to pay for any of it. So good. You remember when I rickrolled someone? Yeah. So I rickrolled almost all of my class today. Not exactly all of them, but almost all of them. And that was a moment of personal pride for me when I was able to do so. Yeah, they're in one of my classes. I believe you're in my, hold on, you're in my 4th hour, right? Yep, they're really a real student. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's really fun. Yep. Mm-hmm. So they're a newer one, but anywho, they're super nice. Seriously, they were one of the first people to ask me in a very interested way. Oh yeah, I rickrolled already. Like day 2, I've rickrolled people already. So good. I have to, right? I mean, especially because there was someone, I can't say who, but another teacher was saying that they're gonna rickroll more than me this year, and I just can't take that. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Oh, man. Yeah, so when I was, 2 years ago, I was teaching math, and I was a 6th grade teacher for that, which means now I'm having some people, they're just about to, this is their last year at our middle school, and they're back in my class again, and they've had 2 different types of classes from me, which I just think is super fun. Hold on, is this... Okay, there's a lot of gunk back there I need to clean. Yeah, I'm starting to piece together who everyone is, which I think is really fun for me. Because then I can chat with them a little bit afterwards about, like, what went well in the server and stuff like that. Yeah, so I taught math at the middle school that I currently teach at. I taught math 2 years ago. It was my first year teaching at that school. And it was really fun, because here's what ended up happening, right? So I'm teaching math. I would say I did a good job of it. And it's happened enough in the chat where I'm like, I would say I do a good job of it. And then people are like, yeah, you did a really good job. Don't worry. Like, I've had a lot of people, like, inform me, yes, you really did a good job. I've rickrolled a number of times. But anyway, so I was teaching math, right? And then at around February of that year, that first year of me teaching math, right? Principal came in, knocked on my door during, like, right around the time of spring break. Right before it, I think, was technically what it was. Knocked on my door and was like, hey, Mr. Multimedia, can we talk for a sec? Closed the door behind him. And I was immediately like, oh no. This is it. I've been fired. I've done something horrible. Some parent, like, didn't like the way that I was teaching math, or some student, like, maybe thought that I, like, gave them a poor enough grade on a math test, and this is it. I'm just fired. Goodbye. I miss teaching here, but no, what ended up happening, the principal started talking to me, like, all super excited, like, and going, listen, Mr. Multimedia, I know you've done a ton of stuff to help out this school, when it comes to technology, right? Like, that was our first year, like, with everyone in the school really having to use Canvas and stuff like that, like online schooling systems. Hey, TTS Frosty. But that was the first time that a lot of these teachers were forced to put all of their content online and teach, partially virtually to a bunch of students that weren't sitting directly in front of them. And it was kind of a hard time for them. Oh, hey. I'm realizing that now. Hello. Man, there's a lot of people that are just showing up right now. Have I heard of the game Cuphead? Yes, I have. I've not been able to beat it. I have gotten pretty far in it when I'm playing it co-op, but I've not been able to beat it. But yeah, so when I was that 6th grade math teacher, and I had the principal come up and start explaining, I know you've helped a bunch with these things of technology. Talked a little bit more about other things he'd noticed that I'd been really helpful on. Like, I'd been helping out with videos that were, like, supposed to be introductory things for the other teachers. Like, here, get to know the 6th grade teachers. Like, I was doing a lot of the video editing work for those sorts of things. So I was doing, like, a lot of multimedia related work. And he said, I've been seeing, like, all this stuff that you're doing. And it's really impressive how much knowledge you have about this thing that up to this point has been a hobby for you. We want to make a completely new multimedia class. Up to that point, it had been not taught the most effectively, is what I'm going to say. As kindly as I can, it wasn't taught the most effectively. Very little of what was taught by someone that understood what was happening and that was teaching it in a way that was keeping it interesting for all the kids. So the principal said, I want to completely change what this program looks like. I want to turn it into, like, a semester-long class. I want it to eventually turn into, like, our students are like going to sporting events, and they have like gimbals and cameras down on the field, and we have people up in the box in the gantry like talking about what's happening and doing broadcasting and stuff. Yeah, so I got called in to be a multimedia teacher in order to make all that happen. I'm seeing a number of people coming in from the different hours and letting me know who they are. Thank you so much for that, so I can actually like start to piece together who you all are. I'm trying not to say them like out loud over stream, because that is technically doxing if I'm the one that says it, but okay, I think I'm getting it all. That's super fun. It's good to see so many of you. I'm happy that so many of you joined the stream today, especially because it is like your weekend. So it's very cool for me to see so many of you saying, you know what, Mr. Multimedia, oh yeah, hold on, Brayden, I'm gonna very quickly, I'm not getting you in trouble. I'm just removing your message. The reason why I'm removing your message is because it says my name in it, okay? That's the only reason I removed it. I'm not I'm not mad at you. I'm not like banning you from the chat. Get out. You are no longer welcome. No, I'm not doing that at all. I'm just removing the message so that we don't have it shown up. Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's totally everyone has to learn somewhere what happens whenever you have someone that you know that's streaming. You have to learn how to like make sure to avoid saying like the simplest of names. It's so annoying. I've almost said the name of our school like 5 times already just talking about it. So it's definitely a learned trait, being able to like self-censor your language on a public stream like this. So I appreciate everyone trying to do that. Yes, you did. It was super fun to see you guys. It was right near the end too, where you double checked if I was actually going to be streaming today. Yep. Yeah, it's really cool seeing how like a lot of the students, they're actually like, wait, hold on, am I at 158 subs? That's insane. I started this morning with 120. Like I was 120 this morning, 120 subscriptions. I've managed to gain 38 since then. Wow, that's super cool. I know a lot of it is, a lot of it are the students that are like, ooh, I want to subscribe to the teacher. But even then, the fact that they're like going out of their way to actually, follow through and subscribe on these sort of things and show their support in that way, that means a lot to me. It really does. It's definitely not something that I expected a ton of people would do. Because keep in mind, this is very much like a video games stream. Like that's not everyone's cup of tea, like. And I totally understand that. Watching someone play video games is not for everyone. It's for me, it's really fun. I love watching people play video games. That was one of my favorite things to do in college when I would get home after a hard day of classes, is just watch one of my roommates play video games. It was really enjoyable for me because it was, I didn't have to worry. I could just relax and engage in some storyline that I didn't know a lot about. Yeah. It's fun to see people be able to say like at what point they joined in on the server. That's really fun. Or at what point they were a subscription. You're right. Yeah, I forgot that like Mesamo was part of the group that was some of the first people I told. So they figured out very quickly about the subscription sort of thing, and they got in very early on that. It's super fun. A lot of the initial subscribers that I had were all 8th graders that are now in the high school, so I don't see them anymore. I don't feel like a ton of them watch my stream anymore, which makes sense, right? Because like, if you're not constantly seeing the person, it's hard to think about, oh, hey, I should watch Mr. Multimedia stream one of these days, right? It's very different if I'm able to be in your face, like teaching every day, and you're like, oh, hey, there's Multimedia, Mr. Multimedia. I should consider like jumping in to see their next stream, right? There's something about me being like physically in front of you that is a pretty good reminder of the fact that I exist. Yeah. Oh, you were a late subscriber because you couldn't find my channel. Yeah, that was another thing that tripped up a lot of people. A lot of people, when you're typing in Mr. Multimedia, because in order to find my channel, just by searching that, you have to type in Mr. Multimedia with no spaces. You have to do it with no spaces. If there are any spaces in it, it doesn't work. And that tripped up a lot of people that were trying to join my my channel here and get to see what I'm doing, which I realize now, and I apologize for that. but it sort of makes sense why not the initial thought of people would be to put it in without spaces. I sometimes make characters, and when I first saw you and saw your channel, I started making you playing Paper Mario. Oh, that's super fun. I'd love to see that show up in one of my classes one day, if you could, like, take a screenshot of making that sort of character or something like that. I don't know what you're planning on, what sort of medium you're using when you talk about that. Like, I don't know if it's just, like, in private drawings, or if it's, like, on some sort of like, specific server or content or things like that, but I'm always down to learn a little bit more about how people choose to be creative. I think that's super fun. That's one of the things that I think is the most rewarding about my job as a multimedia teacher, is I get to see people put on the craziest sort of stuff and get the craziest sort of ideas for how to express themselves in an interesting way. It's so cool. I make planet spray paint art, and if you give me 2 colors, I can show you the results Monday. Really? That would be really cool. Okay, wait. Oh, I just sketch and then color. Okay, so proper, like, drawing artistry. That's so cool. Jack Harlow Simp. I didn't realize that was your name. Oh my goodness. But the person who is saying planet spray paint art, do you have a specific, like, assortment of colors right now for me to pick between? Because I'd hate for me to be like, silver, and you're like, dang it, now I need to go shopping for silver. You know what I mean? Like, I want to pick between stuff that you have, so that I can actually see it done, and not make me feel like I'm asking for you to go buy, like, new materials just to show me something cool. If that makes any sense. Okay, hold on. I'm missing something here. What am I missing? Is this support strut? There's something still really messed up about it, and I can't figure out what it is. You have blue, red, purple, green, orange, and dark blue. Interesting. Do you think that the dark blue and the dark blue and the purple go well together? Because I know sometimes when people try to connect those colors together, it kind of clashes, and it's like meh on the look of it. If you think that the dark blue and the purple would look good, I'd love to see some planet spray paint art that's the dark blue and the purple. That could be really nice. Lore coming up. Excited. So exciting for that. Yeah, man, for a while we were hitting... Yeah, we're like at 10 viewers right now. 11 people sometimes too. I know a lot of people, they mentioned when we were talking in class today, a lot of people were mentioned, oh yeah, I just put it on, like, you know, while I was eating dinner or while my family was watching, so I couldn't really chat, but I was able to watch. And if that's the case with you, with some of you right now, hey, I'm happy to have you. Even if you're not able to say hello in the chat, just know I'm trying to say hello to you. Hi. It means a lot to me that I'm getting such a cool amount of support so quickly into the school year for doing things like this. You know, it's especially because it is such weirdly specific content, you know? Like, it's watching me clean things in a simulator. Like, it's not everyone's cup of tea. But it's fun for me, and I'm glad that it's fun for some of you. You'll try, but the purple does tend to blend in with the black, into the black space. Would the purple then be a little bit easier if you had a lighter color working with it, like red or something like that? Like, do you think that would be an easier way to make it work, is like red along the outside and kind of like purple on the inside? Because if that's the case, red and purple could be cool too. When it was the first day of school, you were so tired? Oh, I completely understand. Ayo, we have another person from the multimedia class. Yay! Okay, yeah, if you want to do red and purple then instead, if you think that would show up a lot better, I'd say go for that. The thing is, I don't think I've explained, this is something I'll actually say on Monday, when I properly do, like, my full introduction. But, I'm sort of weird when it comes to, like, when someone asks, like, what's your favorite color, stuff like that. Mesimo, I'm able to see that, but not everyone else is, because YouTube blocks it if you repeat the same thing over and over again, because it reads it as spam. Anyway, when people ask me what my favorite color is, I always have... It's two different choices, depending on the circumstances. So, like, I love the color red if I own it. Like, you'll notice I have, like, a red phone case, right? and I really enjoyed having like a dark maroon red car when I was younger. But whenever I'm wearing it, I normally like to wear the color blue because I think blue just goes a lot better with my eyes and stuff like that. I'm very vain. So if I'm wearing it, I like the color blue most, but if I'm owning it, I like the color red most. So purple kind of has like a pretty good blend of those. So that's why red and purple is. You like my mustache? Here's the thing. Oh wait, I'm very quickly gonna react to some of the other things and I'll get right back to the mustache thing. I'm seeing, have I played The Forest? I have not played The Forest. I've seen it before. I've seen some other people play the intro of it, but I've not played the actual game myself. So I have very little idea what it's about since I just saw, you know, just the opening of it, and I don't even think I remember the opening anymore. Anyway, keeping on going down, we have another person, Average Person. Man, that's such a good username, Average Person. Anyway, sorry, I love pointing out like cool usernames. Kane also said I'm like a vampire. When it was still dark, I tried to go back to bed. So when it comes to, oh, I can also do 2 planets I've done before. It looks really good. Oh, right, I'd love to see those then. So Ava was mentioning, I like your mustache, very nice. Here's the thing. I personally do not like how I look with facial hair. That's a weird thing for me to say when I also have quite a bit of facial hair right now, but I really don't like how I look with facial hair. I think a lot of people that have naturally blonde hair shouldn't really grow facial hair because it generally looks kind of kind of weird. That's just my personal opinion. There's some people that definitely pull it off and pull it off really well. But for the most part, especially with me, I do not think that I look good with facial hair at all. Now, I'm sort of like a dirty blonde, and in certain lights, my hair goes weirdly like kind of a red-orange color, which is so interesting. The same thing goes for my facial hair. My facial hair is like, some of it's like blonde brown, and some of it's just like a sharp red, and it's so interesting. Shoddy, then shave it if you don't like it. Here's the thing. Here's the issue. And you're gonna laugh at this, because you're gonna go like, Mr. Multimedia, just shave. Like, just get it over with. I am extremely lazy. I hate shaving. I don't love the feel of it. I don't like the effort that it takes to actually trim all of it back so that almost all the hair is actually gone and not leaving any stragglers. I hate the effort that I have to put into it, and so I just don't shave. Plus, remember, I wear a mask every day to school. So no one sees my face anyway. So even if I don't like how I look with facial hair, it doesn't matter because no one sees what I look like with facial hair. So it's like, I don't really mind too much. As for being on stream, I don't know. There's some sort of dissonance in the fact that I don't really see myself with the facial hair. Like, I'm not looking over here at the little screen of myself with facial hair as often. So, oh, yeah, that's right. TTS Frosty had to move to Idaho, and they were saying, I wish I didn't move. Yeah, it is like Potato Land. I lived in Idaho for a year, actually. I lived in Rexburg. And it was fine, but yeah, it was very kind of isolated. Like I said, I lived there for a year. I went to Lincoln Elementary. Some crazy teachers. It was really funny. Now I understand why you looked different on your channel. Yeah, no, this is why. Oh boy. Ooh, chicken or beef ramen. I love ramen. It definitely depends on the quality of it. I generally prefer chicken ramen. It's not that I don't like beef ramen. It's just generally I prefer chicken ramen. Because if I'm eating ramen, like the cheaper ramen, it's probably because I don't feel too good and I want to just like make something really short and easy, really simple and easy, that doesn't take me all that long to make, right? And if it's chicken ramen, then it's kind of like chicken soup. And, you know, it's just kind of that comfort of having something that you like. 158 subs. What? I know. Seriously, I was at 100 just like a week ago or so. This morning, I was at 120. And now I'm at 158. The reason is because it's our second day back from school, Nice. By the way, it's been a while since I've seen you, Nice. Hello. Yeah, so this is our second day back at school, and I told my classes about the fact that I stream. So a couple of them subscribed really quickly, and then some of them have also just recently subscribed. So that's kind of what it is. Like I kind of cheated. I got the numbers inflated by letting students know that I stream. And it's been enjoyable seeing everyone pop in here and show such awesome support. Seriously, I thought there was going to be like a lot more trolling for day one of everyone being here, but everyone has been just extremely nice and positive and supportive and asking really cool questions and engaging as like a really fun chat. Seriously, like this has probably been one of the most fun days I've had, just talking with chat as I keep on going. That's just advertisement? Yeah. Dude, in 8th grade, one teacher gave us a slideshow presentation to complete my Monday. Wait, you already have an assignment in your 8th grade class to make a slideshow by Monday? Is it something easy at least? Is it like, is the homework like, oh, tell me about yourself and put it in a slideshow? Because that's a little more understandable, but that's, wow. Hey, remember, we're not going to mention the names of other people, right? Just because it's a matter of privacy, right? But yeah. Oh, gosh. Oh, I don't know anything about that teacher. So I'm gonna stay silent. But yeah. Man, that's wild that you already have, like, homework the very first week. Because to me, like, I mean, you all have seen my opinion on the first couple days back from school. My opinion is, listen, you're getting, like, a lot of information thrown at you from a lot of different people. These first 2 days, all we did was introductory stuff, where you got to meet each other, which was really important, I think, for our 6th graders especially, because it's, you know, their first year being at a middle school, and there's a lot of people before that they just never been able to interact with. So I think it's really important that they get a chance to talk with each other and get to know each other, especially in my class where we have group projects and stuff. No, it's totally fine. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, banned from the chat. People make mistakes. It's okay. That's why I'm just giving gentle reminders. Anyway, so I just did introductory stuff because, A, I wanted everyone to be able to get to meet each other, to get an idea of who else is in the class, what sort of personalities are there, who might you want to sit by in the future, and, you know, who might you want to work on projects with later on down the road. And then the second day was specifically you got to introduce yourselves to me by doing that little online activity, right? Where you got to tell me about yourself, tell me about the things that you feel like you know a lot about, things like that. Like, that's what I like to do on the first couple days back, because I think that it's just a lot more palatable. Like, it's easier to do and to get excited about the school year if you don't immediately have, like, 3 assignments thrown at you from different classes. I feel like I've skipped over a couple of different things. There's a couple bit where you guys are talking about what hours you're in my classes. People saying that, like, they had 5 syllabi thrown at them, or syllabuses. I think it's syllabi. I don't know the technical terminology. I don't know the plural of syllabus. I don't need to know the plural of syllabus. I only have one. But people saying that, like, so many of their classes are just, like, throwing the syllabus at them already. Yeah, no, that's not the way I teach, because admittedly, part of the reason why that's not the way I teach is because I am an elective teacher, right? Let's be completely honest about that. If I was still a math teacher, there's a good chance that I would have given at least half of an explanation of the syllabus these first couple days, because it is important on math that you get, you know, started a little bit faster than everything else. But still, like, a complete rundown of the class is something I feel can wait a little bit, where it's just like, hey, I'm going to tell you the really basic, like, really important stuff so that you don't freak out about what this class is going to be like. That's the sort of stuff I think I would cover if I was still being a math teacher. Yeah. When you went to your 5th hour class, you fell asleep 2 times. That was also, like, right after lunch for you, right? So that's the worst. When you have a class that's, like, right after you've had a big lunch in the cafeteria or something like that. I totally understand having that. It was a math class too? Yep. Have I seen The Walking Dead? I have not seen The Walking Dead TV show. I have seen very small portions of the Telltale game. There was a video game, a Telltale game put out from The Walking Dead that was apparently pretty good, and I saw like very small parts of it. I haven't seen a lot of it, but I've seen small parts of it. The series looks interesting, but also a couple of times it sounds like there's a lot of plot holes in it, where it's like there should be an easy solution that the characters just never run into. So I don't quite know. A hardcore server would be pretty cool. You're talking about in Minecraft? It'd be interesting. 159 already? Bro, 8th grade lunch is at the end of the day, so you know it goes by fast. You're right, because for you guys, it's like you have 8th grade lunch, and then you have 2 hours left of school, right? Like, that's it. Like, you have 2 hours left after lunch, which is wild to me, because that feels like such a short amount of time to still have school after eating. Like, I kind of get it, because, you know, we need to make it so that everyone at the school is able to eat. Like, you know, you don't want to starve out the 6th grade. That sounds like a pretty good way to get some complaints. But it's still kind of wild that you guys get pushed back so late in the day. Please watch The Walking Dead. I've rewatched 11 seasons with 45 to an hour episodes 4 times. Dear goodness, that's a lot. Someone else was dozing off in 6th hour. Yep. Also, when I did Blacktop Time, the officer that was outside, he's your cousin. No way! That's super cool. Wait, I think I might know that person. They're your cousin? That's super neat. If it's the person that I'm thinking of, like, they're such a cool person. Aw, man, I'm so jealous. R.I.P. the Gaga Ball Pit? Wait, I haven't seen the outside. Did the Gaga Ball Pit get removed from the blacktop? Oh, that's such a shame. Man, I didn't know anything about that. I managed to get away without having to do lunch duty this year, at least for the first part. Like, I'll have to substitute for people if they're sick and it's someone that was supposed to be doing lunch duty. I'm technically first on the list to substitute, which is, I'm not gonna say it's because I'm the youngest elective teacher, but it's definitely because I'm the youngest elective teacher. There are some responsibilities that are thrown at me simply because I'm the youngest person in the job. We have like 2-3 new elective teachers, but I'm still the youngest out of all of us. So yeah, a lot of responsibilities are just thrown at me. Oh, it's gone forever. That's a shame. My brother accidentally filled up a cup with ice to the brim. Hopefully the ice was at least, you know, like the cubed ice version. It wasn't just like you filled up a cup of water, put it in the refrigerator, and now it's just a solid chunk of ice in a cup. Because if you've done that, the cup probably broke. It probably expanded and it completely broke. MrM is a walking, breathing W of a person. I hope that that's like a W like a win, rather than like a W like a wimp or something like that. I hope that that's like a positive thing. I'm pretty sure it's a positive thing. Because I feel like it would be an L, like a loss, if it's like an L plus ratio sort of stuff. You know what I mean? Winner, winner. Okay, winner. Whew. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's positive. Okay, thank you. I appreciate being able to find out very quickly that it's a positive thing. Man, yeah, I would miss the Gaga Ball Pit too. I never played Gaga Ball with all of you. If ever I played with people, it was generally that I played Foursquare with them. Because I'm not going to brag too much, but I'm pretty good at Foursquare. I'm also pretty good at being really polite during Foursquare, so like no one makes me their enemy. That's a big thing. Something that you may not realize about Foursquare. One of the strategies of Foursquare. I'm teaching you secret material right now. If ever now you're playing Foursquare, one of the best things that you can do is get on everyone's good side, and then you accidentally have really good professional plays that get people out, or you keep on passing it to the people that you know have it out for someone, so that way a lot of people move through the game. So it's not like, oh, you're being too nice. Nah, it's that you're being super nice, but people are still getting out constantly. So that way you stay in the super longest time. I don't know why the Gaga Ball Pit got removed. No one even told me that happened. Oh, Jack also said, I've done the planet. It needs some time to dry, then I can do the shadow in space. Ooh, you're going into like real detail on that. If you're like doing the shadow in space and stuff like that. That's really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Yeah, I don't know why they took it away. You played Foursquare in a mental hospital? Okay. I've definitely played Foursquare in some weird places, though. Like, I played Foursquare when I was in Finland. The kids I was playing with there didn't know how to play it, but I don't think that it's because it's an American game. I think it was just like they'd never played the game before. I think that's all it was. Oh, there we go. Yeah, but I was really good there. I mean, you know, adults kind of have a natural advantage when you're playing Foursquare, right? Because you've got an arm span of yeet, whereas the 6th graders and 7th graders have an arm span of yeet. Thank you so much for showing such support to me. I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying this sort of thing and enjoying my class. Like, I really do think it's an important job of the teachers to put themselves in a place where they can understand a little bit more what their students like, what their students go through, what sort of hobbies they have, stuff like that. And I'm just really lucky that I happen to also have these kind of hobbies, right? Like, it would be really hard to be doing this sort of stuff if it was completely new to me, if I had no clue what I was doing and things like that. It would be very hard to be as supportive of or trying these sort of new things unless I also had an interest in it. So it's kind of lucky that I managed to get the job that I did, where the principal said, I want you to become the elective, you know, this multimedia teacher. I'm so lucky that I managed to get that kind of job, because that's such a rare thing for you know, a first year teacher at the time to be able to just be given the responsibility of creating all of their own new class content and just being trusted with the fact that it's going to be something that A, that the kids like to do, and B, that they're going to actually be able to use for the rest of their lives. Like, it's so trusting of that principal in particular to just say, you know what, I think you have what it takes to be a really good teacher that I can trust to just do awesome work for our school. It's so cool that I was trusted that much. And I'm glad that it's being reciprocated so much by all of you. The fact that I'm getting so much support from all of you saying, hey, Mr. M, like, we really like that you're a teacher. We really like how you're communicating with us. It's just so cool to get such good support. Like, I seriously, I'm trying not to cry right now when I just think about it, how lucky I am being able to have so many people that actually, like, legitimately care about all of the work that I put into this sort of stuff. I'm trying not to cry. It's such a silly thing to cry over. You guys, like, make this such a fun activity for me. Even if I only had, like, 3 people watching, like, I'd still be doing this because I care that much about it. But I'm looking at this and we're getting, like, a crazy amount of people just being so kind in the chat. You all are awesome. Seriously, you are making this so much fun. I'm crying while doing a PowerWash Simulator. This is like the weirdest situation to ever, like, get emotional in. I'm just spray blasting a bunch of dirt off a roof and crying. It's so ridiculous. Gosh. Okay, hold on. I'm pulling myself together. Y'all are awesome, okay? Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay. Whew, I'm reading some of the chat. Y'all are way too cool. Some of you, this is also like just your very first weeks of getting to know me, and the fact that you're already so supportive of someone that is legitimately, I tried my hardest to make sure that all of you feel welcome and that you feel like you have someone that really cares about, you know, about the hobbies that you have and about the different ways that you all communicate with me. I put such hard work into trying to make so many people feel like I'm someone that they can rely on, and that they can, you know, feel comforted in my class and feel like I'm really trying to listen to them and actually care about who they are. And the fact that so many people recognize that and compliment me about how welcoming I make them feel, it's just really cool to see my hard work, like, and it's genuine. I promise to you, like, I really do care about each and every one of my students, and I want them all to do well and succeed. And the fact that so many of you right off the bat pick up on that and say, you know what, you're already putting in work to make us like you as a teacher and to make us feel included, and we just want to let you know that we appreciate that. Oh, that's so cool of you guys. I have some of the best students ever. Period. Done. Gosh, I'm trying to hold back. Okay, we're good now. Okay. You said one of your students have 20 pets. I may or may not have 30. That's right. I have that. I keep on using that example. One of my one of the people in the early classes, they have like a farm because they have like a ranch sort of scenario, and they counted all of the animals on the ranch and said that they had 22 pets, which is wild. That's insane that you have that many. Anyway, you and your friends are watching right now. I hope that it's in a good way, right? Where it's like, hey, look at this teacher like trying their best to like interact with us and you know, be really friendly with us and show that they care about our hobbies, and not look at how cringe this teacher is. They're crying on stream. They're crying about how cool we are, and we're just here watching them. I hope that it's mostly positive interactions, because I feel as though all of you are super... Whoa. That was a lot cleaned all at once. I feel y'all are being really supportive. So yeah. Your cousin subbing right now? Super cool. You kind of have a farm, but like in your backyard. That's nice. Oh, it is good, I swear. Okay, I trust you. I trust you. Oh my goodness. Look how much we've gotten clean today. Like we started, I mean, this part was all clean, but we got all of this stuff clean. Like the medium duty, like cleaner here, this power washer is so good. It really is. Can I turn on donations? So, oh, first off, 24 or more chickens, a duck, 3 cats, 1 dog. So here's the thing. Technically, when you say, can you turn on donations? I technically have donations turned on. Now, what you might be thinking about when you're saying, can you turn on donations, is can you turn on super chats? You see, super chats are generally what people think of whenever they think of YouTube donations, right? Because it's like large streamers. They have like money pops up above the chat and it's like, oh, so-and-so donated $10, things like that, right? Or $1 or $5 or whatever. And normally you're able to see chats that way. The thing is, when you're a newer streamer like I am, until you become a YouTube partner, which is you have 1,000 people subscribed to your channel and you have 4,000 watch hours. That means that like 4,000 hours of your content have been watched. Once you have that, that's when you get to join YouTube Partnership. And that is when you unlock the ability to have super chats as a part of your channel, where, you know, people can donate and it'll show up in the giant chat like that. However, until you're a YouTube partner, you don't have that. So instead, the way it works is, you have to use a third party if you want to do donations. So, for instance, what I'm doing, it's the same thing that allows, me to actually go ahead and show the chat here. Like I'm turning on chat and now you all can see it above my head. I'll leave it on for a little bit because it seems like we have people behaving in the chat right now. The same third party that lets me add the chat to the stream here, because YouTube, oh goodness, YouTube doesn't have a natural way for me to be able to show the chat on the stream here. The same third-party website that lets me put this text up on the stream is also the one that hosts my donations. So, like, if you click the description of this channel of this stream, you can scroll all the way to the bottom, and you'll see a little thing, a little explanation from me at the bottom, explaining, "Hey, listen, I didn't really want to do this." But I have set up donations. The reason why I didn't really want to do it is because I feel like the moment I set up donations and tips and stuff like that, and I kind of like publicize it, it makes it sound as though the main reason I'm doing this is like to be of a financial help, you know? Like it seems like, oh, they're streaming because they want to make a little bit of money. And that's not the case. I'm legitimately streaming, A, because it's fun for me, B, because I get to talk with all these really cool people that show up on chat. Oh, by the way, I see Terry Cuthbertson subscribed to the channel like an hour ago. Sorry, it didn't even, I don't think it showed up here. And if it did and I missed it, I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, so I have, donations are set up, but I always feel a little guilty having them set up. I mostly set it up so I'd be able to show my broadcasting people, listen, this is how you set it up. This is what it looks like on a channel, stuff like that. So there is like a website linked at the bottom of my description that has tips set up for it and donations, but I haven't had anyone donate before, and I I don't plan on like pushing it out and saying, hey, people should consider donating here, because I don't need that kind of financial help from this. I'm doing it because I really enjoy doing this. Okay, let me read some of the things that had happened here. There's a bearded dragon that you have. Their name is Lucas. That's cool. Some people are saying, tell Lucas I said hi. The next question was, how much is the next upgrade? Which is, I assume, what's the next upgrade for this, like the power washer here. Let me look that up. Shop power washer. We just got the medium duty for $900. The heavy duty is at $2,000, with the professional duty being all the way up at $5,000. I don't even unlock the heavy duty washer until I have 40 stars. And right now I only have 17 stars. You get stars for how well you clean each thing. So you can see I have 2 stars right now based off of how much we've cleaned. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, hold on. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to try to get hopefully completely done and all the way up to 5 stars, although I can't promise anything. Oh, that's very kind of you to say that you'd consider that. But seriously, like, I wouldn't worry about it too much. You know, there are definitely, I understand wanting to show, like, support to a streamer that you've been really enjoying, and I think that's super cool. For me, honestly, I find it reward enough whenever I have people subscribing, whenever I have people, like, talking the chat as often as you all are. That's so cool for me. What? You don't have to do that. I mean, it'll be very kind if you do, but don't feel like I'm gonna think any less of you if you do or you don't. Like, it's very kind for people to try to show support that way, but also I'm just enjoying being here and being able to interact with all of you. It's super fun for me. Okay, hold on. This is, I'm going at this very roughly. This is not going well for me. Okay, let's see. Okay, wait. So each of these sections of the floor are actually marked off by what color they are. So, like, if I completely clean the large blue floor, that's one section. If I completely clean this green floor, that's another section. Interesting. The link in my bio doesn't work? Whew. Here, I mean, like, I thought it did. Maybe I didn't open it up. Let me click revenue again. Tipping settings. Do I have it set up so people can actually tip or no? I thought I did. I mean, here, if it's outright broken in the chat, then I do need to fix that. I have it set up. Page settings. It's to US dollars. It's all working there. I have the tipping presets enabled. The design of it is really simple. I haven't even, like, added in, like, my own images and stuff like that. The tip panel setup. Wait. Oh my. Ah, it works. Anonymous donated a dollar. Wait. Was there? It was a shrug. There was a shrug typed in as well. Oh, it worked. That's the first time I've seen that. Thank you so much. Oh man. Now I kind of want to go ahead now because, like, the subscribe here. Let me show you what happens whenever someone subscribes. Whenever someone subscribes, this isn't a real subscriber right now. I'm just emulating it. Whenever someone subscribes, it shows this. I made this little coin. It's a little 3D animated thing that I got to just kind of twirl in space. And so whenever someone subscribes, as long as they've set up their YouTube things correctly, where their subscriptions are public, it shows this little coin up above my head of the fact that they subscribed. And I've never seen the donation one before today. Well, I mean, I've been able to emulate it before, right? So, like, I can do, this is not a real event here. Like, I can click tip event and it's like a random person, Davida, tips amount of money, right? So I've seen that coin before, but now I kind of want to make my own little coin for donations as well. Oh man, I think you inspired me there. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you people for doing that. I can promise you that the donations will, like, any donations that I get will go directly into getting stuff for this stream. So it's going to be like, I'll get more lighting things around the edges. I'll get more like games actually that we play in the stream and stuff like that. So the way to donate is, I feel really bad explaining this. The way that you donate is down at the, like, bottom of my description. There is a link there, which apparently some people were saying that the link in the bio doesn't work. So I'm trying to figure out. It just copied a clipboard. Let me see if this is the right one. is the SMP hardcore. There we go. I think that link might have worked. Maybe. If I click it, it seems to work. Yeah, and you can see anonymous right up at the top right now. Wait, what? No! Ava! You actually donated $10! You guys are going crazy. Seriously, you don't need to do this. I already have enough support from you just from being here. I'm gonna say thank you. I'm also gonna let you know if ever you need that refunded for whatever reason, I will happily reach out and help you make that possible. I know there's a way to do like chargebacks on banks and stuff like that. Okay? You did, and it showed up, and it was so cool. Oh, and look, I can even see the message. Hi, Mr. M, you're my favorite teacher, so here. You guys are seriously trying to make me just burst into tears on this thing. You guys are way too kind. I'm trying to stay really lighthearted about it. I'm trying to laugh about it because I know that this is just you guys being super kind. You're making it really hard not to just cry. Oh, it's a defense mechanism to laugh whenever I should be trying to cry. You guys are so cool. You really are. There's no reason for you guys to be this nice, but you are just all being this super nice. Add a thing where a voice reads the donation text. You're totally right. I can do that. Hold on. I have a way to do that right now. On my... Is it in my alert box? I feel like it's in my alert box. Hold on. If I double click that... Oh, no, that's bad. There we go. Settings. Tip alert. Click that. TTS settings. There we go. TTS settings. Enable text to speech. And I can make it announce the action. And right now I have it set so Brian will talk. So like here, let me emulate it and see if it actually worked. It didn't work. Oh, yes it did.
Howdy, my name is Bill.
Okay, let me go ahead and press save on that. So it actually saves it for the future. All right, so now it's set up for TTS. Okay, hold on. I need to go back now and see what in the world is happening over here in the chat. I see more people have sent messages. Is the SMP hardcore? It is not, because it was my first time trying to even set up an SMP, and it was normal. I'm being told I should try Warzone. You made Mr. M cry, but good job. You guys are way too nice. Add a thing where a voice reads donation text. After that, I will donate. I did set that up. It has been saved. Mr. M is so good to cry. You should try Warzone. Also, if I could donate $100, I would. Please don't. That's way too much. That's way too much. Just the thought of it is kind enough, okay? I gotta get off, but overall, good stream. This is fun. Abby's bored. You should not donate if you do not feel like you can actually donate. And if you're just on the fence because you're like, hey, listen, everyone else is donating. I don't want to feel left out. Don't feel like that's the case. Honestly, I love having people just talk in the chat. It makes it so much fun to be able to have, it's not just me playing a game and like talking to myself. Talking with people in a chat is already a super huge amount of support that you guys can give me. Because you make it's more interactive, you know? It's like I'm having a conversation while I'm gaming, rather than just the fact that I'm like talking to an empty room and talking to myself. I love feeling like I'm part of a group of people that are just sitting around and having a lot of fun. And tipping does not need to be a part of having fun. It's so cool though. You low-key made a PayPal account just to donate? That's so nice of people. You guys are really cool. Oh, okay. I'm keeping it together. Keep it together, Mr. M. Just noticed a microphone. Yeah, this actually, legitimately, this is a really cool microphone. This is the HyperX. Oh wait, HyperX. Oh my goodness, I've just forgotten the name of it. If I quickly open up my Discord, I'll see the name of it. Oh wait, I can also just click this. Advanced audio properties. No, it's not there. Where is it? The name of it. Is it settings? That's not what I want. Oh, there, it's settings over here. There we go. The name of this microphone in particular, if I click audios, HyperX Quadcast S. It's a really good microphone. I really like it. It's changing all these different colors. I actually set it up what colors it changes. It can go like the whole rainbow spectrum of colors, and you can set it to go like down a gradient over time. So I set it to be like red and blue and purple, so it wouldn't clash with my green screen. Super cool. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm back here. Yeah, it is super cool. Just popping in because you're playing with a friend. Super cool, Team Fishy. I'm happy to have you here, even just for a little bit. We've been having like a super ton amount of fun just chatting here and hanging out. It's been really enjoyable so far. TTS Frosty, thank you so much for the thought. It's really kind having so many of you just show how much you've enjoyed being here and talking with me and having... Another anonymous donation for $1. Thank you so much. It didn't show a message there. If you wanted to have a message, let me know what it is, and I'll read it out for you out loud on the stream. I pierced my septum yesterday by myself. It hurts so bad. Oh my goodness. That's the section right in between your nose, right? I'm impressed that you did that by yourself. I would never have the courage to do that. I'm quite happy having intact skin. I think that's one of the reasons why I've always kind of freaked out about the idea of getting like tattoos and earrings and stuff like that, because it feels so permanent. I know that earrings technically, like, you know, your skin can grow over again, and that's actually like a very big issue with getting earrings and stuff like that. But I just know I'm the sort of personality. It worked again! Where we had, technically that was box. And then Abby's board said, it's me, $1 for... Wait, let's see if it reads it out loud.
Abby's board tipped $1, is me, D $1 for you.
Yay! It worked! Everything works! Oh, that's so cool. Oh. It doesn't hurt to pierce it, it just hurts in the aftermath. Oh, so the actual, like puncturing doesn't hurt as much. It's after you've done that. Wait.
Massimo 17 tipped $1, 7 Vigentillion 777 November 777 October 777 September 777 Sextillion 777
It's reading out the number.
Decillion 777
Reading out the whole number.
Decillion 777 Tridecillion 777 Duodecillion
77
Undecillion
Undecillion. Decillion. Is it nonillion? Nonillion? Octillion? Septillion? Sextillion? Pentillion, I assume. Quintillion. Quatillion? Quadrillion. And then trillion, billion, million. That's so funny that it reads out the whole number. Are you also noticing how the pitch was going down? There we go. Now it's just doing a bunch of sevens. It's gonna be reading that off for a while. I wasn't even aware that text-to-speech could be used to troll like that. It's still going. 7. Slowing down. I think you killed it. 7. When's it gonna end? Oh my goodness. You all are crazy. Thank you so much. This was way too fun of a stream. Y'all are way too cool. Oh, it's picking back up again. Oh, it's slowed down again. How did you manage to make it speed up and slow down? Or is that just the AI freaking out? You donated $2 because it broke the first time. Oh. Oh, that was the anonymous tip first time. I see. 7. No, you seriously, you don't need to. You guys have been already way too kind. Seriously. Say, oh wow, that picked up. That's it. It's done. That's so crazy. It like starts so fast and then slows down and then goes really slow and then picks up a little bit and then goes slow and then speeds up. Oh, that's so funny. Oh my goodness. That's the most I've like silently laughed for a while. Gosh. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are so much fun. Seriously though, like you guys don't have to do this. I realize that this is partly like kind of like a meme-y, jokey thing. But seriously, you don't have to do this. This is like way too kind of you guys. I like just having you people just talking with me in the chat. It makes it so much more interesting. Okay, you're gonna get off for a little bit. It's gonna lag. Okay, bye, Kane. I just subbed on some of my other accounts. Fun. Do emojis get read like out loud? I don't know. I feel like they must, right? If it's actually like, I don't know if like the shrug, like emoticon thing, I don't know if that would have gotten read out as shrug. It might have said like open parentheses underscore / close parentheses, like that sort of thing. I don't even know. The reason we donate is because you're kind to us. You guys are too nice. You can just be kind in return. If you feel like I'm being kind, you're welcome to just be kind back. And you guys have been that so far. Like the chat has been extremely nice. And I've been just loving communicating with you all and spending my Friday with you all. This has been really fun. You guys are so cool. I've seen a funny meme. Nice. Gonna be back though. It's just lagging. Oh, I get it. It's laggy when you leave your house. You're saying you're gonna be back. It's gonna be laggy when you leave your house, but you'll be back. Okay, I get it. I get it. Oh no. Void Frosty 2. Nice. Has subscribed to the channel. See? It's working. And OPC Frosty 2 alt. Hey, I'll take the bump. Also because I can see the fact that the subscription button is actually working. I like spending my Fridays like this. So do I. This is like legitimately super fun. I'm gonna be able to do this next Friday as well as tomorrow and Sunday and Monday. Next Friday, I'm also going to be able to do it. The Friday after that, I won't be able to because I'm helping someone else out real quick. Basically, starting like 2 Fridays from now, it's going to start to be that I can only, on my Friday streams can only be every other Friday. But that's fine. It'll still be, you know, I'll still be streaming Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Thursday, as long as I still have actually time to do it. He passed me. Let's go. Did I finally hit 160 people subscribed? Oh, that's right, because I had at least these 2 right here. Am I going to be streaming the same game tomorrow? Probably a different game, I think. I've yet to decide what game it's going to be, but probably a different game. Like this one I mostly did because, since I'd been working so hard today at school, I just wanted kind of a calmer game that I didn't really need to think about a ton. And I want to be able to, like, very easily, like, just, like, look back and forth and be able to chat with the chat, whoever showed up, things like that. I mean, you're welcome to sub on other accounts. I'm not going to say no. But yeah, so I'll probably play something else. Because as much as I love this game, like, I think it's good to switch up your content every once in a while, you know? Because watching like 5 days in a row of Mr. Multimedia just like cleaning the playground might not be the most interesting thing to watch. Is your Minecraft server open to viewers? Also, is it on Java or Bedrock? So, it's on Java. The question of is it open to viewers or not? It is technically, but I have to whitelist you. So it's like you have to send me your Minecraft username, and I have to specifically like type it in that you're allowed to join that SMP server. Oh, there we go. Okay, the outside border is completely clean. I was worried if it would work or not. That being said, I did kind of want the SMP server to have a little bit more of a break before a bunch of people started joining it. And most of the reason is because I'm trying to figure out if it would be appropriate for me to set up another server as well that can have more people in it. Because right now it can only have up to 10 people at a time. So, yeah. I didn't even see how close we were to getting everything cleaned. We're almost at 70%. That's pretty good. Oh. I understand what you're saying there, Abby. I've definitely had accounts before that had names where it's like, I'm not sure I want to be known by this in public. There was a while, all of my names, and I think I'm comfortable saying this one. There was a while where almost every name that I had for playing video games was a Finnish name, Sankari. And the thing is, that name, now it's kind of embarrassing that I had that as my name, because Sankari means like hero, like main character, like protagonist. I was calling myself the main character of my video games, and it's now that I look back, I'm like, ooh, that wasn't a good choice of names. That feels kind of like really stuck up. Like I meant it just kind of as a like, oh, I happen to know the the name for like protagonist, for main character. I should just name myself that. So whenever I'm playing the main character, I can name them main character. Oh my goodness, Ava donated another $2.
$2.50. Hi, you've only been my teacher for 2 days, but you're my favorite already.
Oh.
Coming back to a in-person school for the first time in 3 years with the best
goodness.
teacher ever makes me excited to go to school. I hope you have a good rest of your night.
Thank you, Ava. That's super cool. It's also really interesting to realize that for a lot of people, like, you know, people have been doing private school, homeschool, virtual schooling up to this point. And for some of them, this is their first time back, like in, you know, like a really public area, a public school where there's all these sorts of like weird expectations on them now and things like that. Like there's a whole bunch of teachers. The schedules are pretty strict. They're expecting you to learn stuff that maybe it was a lot harder to learn over these last couple years. And, you know, for some people, it's going to be kind of hard to adapt to all that. And I'm just so happy that you're seeing me as someone that's like a helpful part of that. Someone that's helping you actually look forward to it. Thank you for that. I was actually, oh, hold on, wait a second. I'm seeing some more stuff like that. You're the main character in all my classes. Thanks. Was the teacher who said they would rickroll their class the orchestra teacher? No, that was not the orchestra teacher that was saying that. Oh, they did rickroll you? Good. I'm happy that they did. You know, something kind of funny. The orchestra teacher that you all have at our school, their husband was my orchestra teacher when I was your guys' age. And also when I then went to high school later on, because they teach at they taught at both my middle school and my high school. So you guys are getting like taught by basically the same people that taught me. Not exactly, but basically the same. So I think that's pretty fun. But yeah, I'm realizing that that there's even a greater chance that I'm able to be like a positive influence to someone and like a really positive teacher for someone that's having to experience a completely new set of circumstances right now. I was, yep, they work at the high school. Yeah. What was I trying to say? Oh, yeah. For my 8th grade year, I went through virtual schooling, and it was before, our state had a good virtual, like, program. They actually didn't have a virtual program. It was a third-party program that admittedly was not that good, and I shouldn't have been doing it because it kind of messed up my grades a little bit. It messed up my grade book, but it's fine. People.
Anonymous tipped $1.
Thank you. I feel like that was someone trying to do a message right there as well, and I'm sorry that it didn't count for that. If you send the message, I'll read it out loud as best as I can. Oh, your brother also has them. That's super fun. Yeah. So when I was in 8th grade, I got virtual schooling. And, oh.
Massimo17 tipped $1.
There we go again. It's kind of hard to go back to school at the last year of middle school. But
7,777,777.
The thing that still makes me crack up about that is whenever it reads a number. It's kind of hard to go back to school at the last year of middle school, but so far getting around the school is easy. Thank goodness. So we had kind of opposite experiences, because the school that I went there for 6th and 7th grade, and then I did virtual schooling just for 8th grade. So we had kind of opposite experiences there. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, so when I did the virtual schooling, remember, like, virtual schooling, it wasn't done all that well for me. But we did it because we wanted to see, like, would it be possible for me to get some high school classes? Oh my goodness.
AF1_Dylan Chilong tipped $1. 7.7.7.7.7.
It says 7 dot. It worked, Dylan. It's freaking out. Y'all are trolling with my chat. That's so much funny. It's so funny. 7.7.7.7. It's fun to hear it like pick up and slow down. Once this is done reading, I'll finish my story. I hadn't expected to make this much money. Ever. Not on this. Oh, thanks for the subscription. I appreciate that. When's it gonna be done? It's still reading. 7.7.7.7.7.7. When are you gonna be done? I'm just waiting to tell my story. And I'm almost certain it said more sevens than you typed. I'm almost certain that's the case. I'm gonna have to, like, watch this back later and count it. Oh, maybe it's nearly done. It picked up. There. Hey. 200 sevens? Dear goodness. Yeah, so I was... Back to my story. I was virtual schooled in 8th grade, right? And it was this whole thing of... We thought that maybe it would let me take higher level classes so that potentially when I went into high school that I would be able to kind of like skip some grade classes and stuff. It ended up not working that way. But when I came back to go to high school after after not doing 8th grade middle school, it was a very different experience. It was sort of hard to get acclimated to what was happening. So I definitely sympathize with some of the stuff that you're mentioning about coming back to a school like just for 8th grade, how a little bit weird that is. Because for me, it was, you know, I skipped to 8th grade and then had to come back to high school when it felt like everyone already knew each other. So I feel like we had similar circumstances, but don't worry. Like, as long as you have teachers that are legitimately like trying to make sure that you know, that you feel welcome at the school, you're going to do just fine. And I'm sure you're going to find a lot of people that are willing to like reach out and include you in friend groups, because especially when you're 8th graders, you're like, you're the rulers of the school, it feels like. And so I feel like there's a good amount of support that you can find pretty quickly from people in there. So I'm excited for that. That's awesome. You guys are way too kind. Seriously. Oh no, someone going up to their room, they stepped on a Lego. Oof. F in the chat. Oh my goodness. Dylan tried to message over YouTube a bunch of emojis of bread. Just bread. With the numbers 7. However, YouTube rightfully picked it up as spam. Jack is saying F for myself. By the way, I know that I'm using the wrong name for you, by the way. I know that you said what your name is actually, but I'm just calling you by your username because it's easier for me to do that. Okay. All right, we've nearly finished this red part of the floor. It's just about to ding and give us some money. Let's see how much money it is. 219 went up to, okay, 12 bucks for that part of the floor. I feel like 12 bucks, you know, actually 12 bucks is worth it. Like, I was gonna say maybe it ain't worth it, but I realized that's $12 for like not even an hour of work. People.
Anonymous tipped $1. Wanted to test if emojis names were read. Newbie symbol, newbie symbol.
It does read them. It read it as newbie symbol, newbie symbol. Is that really what that is? I would have just called that flag. Is that really called newbie symbol? Interesting. You guys are way too kind. I want you to know, 100%, this is just going to stuff for the stream, okay? So this is going to go towards, let me see. What was it I wanted to get next for the stream? I'm pretty good on lighting here, but I did want to see if maybe I could potentially get a new game or something for the stream itself. I'll probably get like a newer video game or something for us to play on the stream together, and I'll even say chat funded, because that's so cool. Oh, so you did test it earlier when it said, part parrot? Oh. Will you ever stream Mario Kart and play with your viewers? I could see myself doing that, yeah. I have mentioned there is a little bit of an issue when it comes to streaming Nintendo Switch games. It's not a big issue, it's just one that I'm having a little trouble figuring out the best way to deal with it. You see, whenever I stream Nintendo Switch games, oh my goodness, I should get pink kitty headphones. Wait, hold on. Y'all have paid enough money for this. I'm gonna find them real quick. Hold on, I will be right back. I'll be right back, okay? Entertain yourselves. I'll be right back. This is gonna be weird, but I'll be right back, believe me. Wait a second. Someone just did something. Someone just subscribed to the channel. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. I'm quickly grabbing the thing. Hold on. A long while ago, when I was in college, probably not gonna wear these. A long time ago when I was in college, have you ever done like a white elephant or dirty Santa gifts before? Someone gave me these, you know, it's just like they put it in the pile. They got it for like $5 somewhere. The thing is, hold on, I don't know if the batteries are still alive on this anymore. Yeah, the thing is, when you actually properly charge it up, it has lights. All of these parts light up in different colors depending on how many times you click it. I am not gonna wear it. I'm not going to wear it. I just wanted to show you that it exists. Oh, goodness. I just think it's really funny. Okay, Ava, I'll look forward to it. You bringing your pink headphones on Monday. I'll look forward to seeing you have those. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but I legitimately, even if I wanted to, like, I wouldn't be able to wear those on stream because the microphone on there like interferes with the microphone here. So it is what it is. A hot dog is a taco. If you know, you know. Oh goodness. Y'all are way too kind. I just want to point this out. Like, I would have been super happy just with you guys, like, having fun chatting with me in the chat, just like this, back and forth. Oh my goodness, I will never do that. I'm not even gonna read that out loud. I will not do that. I will not purchase that. Gosh. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna buy is specifically, like, a game maybe on, like, a Steam sale or something like that, so that then I can play it and say, chat funded this game, and that way we'll be able to kind of, like, have a lot of fun with it. It might even be sort of like a choose your own adventure game where I let you guys pick. It's like, well, you bought the game, you get to pick what we do. I think that could be really fun. I think it is a very expensive hobby, yes. It's definitely not a hobby I'm too interested in getting into. I'm being told to play Warzone, but here's the thing. Warzone is a shoot 'em up game, and I am very, very, very bad at first-person and third-person shooter games. I am so bad at them. Have you seen me playing Fortnite on this channel? There's a video on here of me playing Fortnite and regretting it, and we won, but not because of me. I had a 0% accuracy rating in that game. We did not win because of me. Oh, goodness. Okay, here we go. Now that I've cleaned some of these larger areas, now some of these are going to be, like, really fast. Like this yellow bit of the floor here, I think I can clean it extremely quickly. Hold on. I don't even think I have to move for this one. Watch. I'm going to try to this. There we go. Look, I can clean it while I'm just standing still. Like that, just by pressing C. It's not fantastic, but it works well enough. Let's see if I can get all this clean without actually moving from this position. It's just really rough cleaning right now. Is it going to be enough? It is. Aha, victory. Only like a couple billion terabytes.
Ava tipped $1. It's me again. My card is almost out of money, so it has to be $1. But once I get more money, I'll donate
Ava,
more.
Ava, you don't need to donate. It's super kind that all of you have done this. Oh my goodness. Jack, by the way, is saying I gave my cat a can of wet food. Now they won't eat their dry food. Yeah, that's definitely something you have to worry about. Once you give them something really like plush and comfortable, they generally start to be like, nah, if you can afford to give me that once, you can afford to give me it every single time for the rest of my life. I think it's kind of funny. So when I was growing up, my father, my brother, and I, like, we're all allergic to pet dander, to different degrees. So, like, for example, dog fur is something that, dog dandruff specifically, dog dander, is something that we have to worry about quite a bit. Cats as well. As time went on, the family decided, you know what, we'll get a dog that's hypoallergenic. That means that even people that are allergic to pet dander, as long as you get a dog that doesn't shed all that much and doesn't have like certain proteins in the dander that they do shed, even people that are allergic to dogs will generally not have a reaction to some of these types of dogs. So we got a dog that was a Lhasa Oodle, which is part Lhasa Apso and part Poodle, and surprisingly, that particular breed, even though they do shed a little bit, they're hypoallergenic because it generally doesn't trigger the allergies of people that are allergic to dogs, which is really cool. And as time has gone on, I've thought more and more, like, it would be kind of cool to get a pet. Like, I think it would be really fun to have a pet around the house. But I do worry a little bit. The fact that I am a teacher, right? It means that I don't have as much time to spend with animals as I think you need to when you first get them. So I worry a little bit about getting any sort of like a cat or a dog or something like that. I had a hamster when I was growing up. We also had gerbils when I was growing up. That was really fun. Okay. I just realized I've missed some of these messages. Let me read through them again. Oh, if you use the red, I think it'll be far ranges. Oh, you're totally right. I could have switched the nozzle. I didn't even think about that. Oh, well. It is what it is. It worked. My rat just ate my friend's sock. My goodness. So I don't have a rat. But yeah, rodents are fun. I actually kind of like rats. I think rats can be really cute. They're a lot bigger than you expect. But my rat's name is my sister's. She's sus. Nice. Someone else has 2 rats. There we go. You want to see a pic of my doggy? I'll look in the SMP. I'll look in there after we're done. After I'm done here, at least. Watch One Piece. Wait, so here's the thing. I had a Discord server specifically for the SMP. Right now, I haven't been planning on actually having a Discord server, period. Like for the general thing, it was just for us to coordinate stuff for the SMP. I'm very afraid about actually making a Discord for this because of the fact that so many students would be in it. I'm afraid that it would just start to become like our middle school Discord server, and I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready to be the face of our middle school. So yeah, right now I've been holding off on it. I will say this, if people made a Discord server for the school and they were going to be the ones that moderated it, I'd probably join it for fun. But I don't plan on running my own Discord server without like a lot of other people doing moderation to make sure that things aren't bad about it. Let me see. I've been seeing... Oh, hold on. Like, I'm still reading through things. If I use the red nozzle, be far ranged, I know you had a Discord because on the first day I was wondering why I had Discord. Yep, the reason I have Discord on the school computers is because that's how we run esports. Esports has to have Discord in order to be able to have communications there and in order for me to like update the schedule and stuff like that. So that's why. Yeah, the Discord's just for that. I found something. I hatched ducks before. Tell me if you want the story. Oh, that sounds super fun. I know that like when I was in kindergarten, like we hatched chicken eggs. Never mind. Can I join the Discord if I get a laptop for my birthday? Then can I join? Sure, I'm fine with that. You're saying you can mod? All right, I'll make a Discord server. I'm already having people saying that they're wanting to do this. Uh-oh. This was bad for me to apparently give this sort of in. People saying that they want a mod. What should it be called? Later after the stream, they might stream hardcore. Okay. Hardcore god, more like hardcore dog. Dang. Hey, Lily. It's been a while since I've seen you around here. It's been super nice to see pop up in chat. Ah. When I was in 4th grade, a 5th grade class hatched eggs in the school. Oh, that's really neat. I think that's really cool whenever schools do that as an activity, as long as the animals get cared for afterwards still. I think that's a really neat sort of thing for them to be able to do. It was adorable, probably. Okay. If you just watch the SMP video, you'll be able to find the Discord server there. So my dad found some abandoned duck eggs, called my mom, and was just like, want to hatch ducks? And now we hatch ducks every year. Oh, that's kind of cute. Ava says, I'll get mods because I already have a Discord server. I just need to change the settings so there's no bad things right now in it. Cool. You bozo. Since 2020, we take very good care of the ducks, by the way. That's good. I always think that's the thing that I'm always the most concerned about whenever someone says that they're going to have, like, animals. Here, hold on. Let me try. That is actually working well enough. I know that's kind of spotty. I'm going to keep on the green. Anyway. But yeah, gosh, what was I in the middle saying? Yeah, that's the thing I always worry about whenever I hear someone saying like, oh, like, you know, we're raising small animals like puppies or kittens or chickens or ducks or stuff like that. I always worry, like, you know, even when they grow up, are they still gonna be like taken care of? Are they going to a good place? Are they prepared for the wild? Things like that. And it sounds like you guys are caring a lot about that. So that's good to hear. But that's something I always worry about is, you know, when the animal stops becoming as cute as the baby version of it, is it still going to get all the help it needs? And it sounds like you all are pretty good at that. I wish they didn't add the esports team when I left, because I love video games. Well, hey, at least now that we have it here, even though you've left, it does mean that other people will be able to enjoy that sort of thing. I'm sad you didn't get to enjoy it to the same degree, but I think it's going to be good for our school to have. I'm trying to get other schools involved in it too, because I really want our school district itself to have a tournament, because that would be way easier for us to just have a local tournament in our town that everyone of the middle schools participate in. That'd be super cool. Oh, to join the SMP, you don't need to be whitelisted. Oh, I had it set so you had to be whitelisted, like just recently. It was just yesterday where I changed it. So if you're talking about before that point, like if it was, oh, I joined like 3 days ago, you didn't have to be whitelisted. You do have to be whitelisted now. Like that was an issue in yesterday's chat. The one I have right now is named Ham, short for Hamilton, the number one car racer. All right. I normally root for the Finnish teams whenever I'm watching like Formula 1 racing. So I root for the Finnish drivers just because Finland. I love Finland. So good. Half the server is gone. Lol. Oofs. All right. Man, people have been way too kind today. Thank you so much just for being here, just for chatting. And for those of you people that got to experiment a lot with how the tip settings work and things like that, thank you so much for your kindness. Let me know if ever, like, seriously, if you come up to me and say, hey, you know, my folks talked with me and I shouldn't have donated like all that money and things like that. Like it was really fun, but like I shouldn't have been donating it. I will help you get everything back that you deserve. Okay. So just let me know if that ends up being an issue and I will do my best to do right by you. Okay. Fun. I'll take 100% extra credit. I see. Uh-huh. I get you. Oh, that's funny. Guys, we're so close to the end of this. We're at 90% of the whole place being cleaned, and I think it's just this last little section here, and then the dyno. Like, we're so close to the end. I really want to finish the end right here. We're at 8:57. I wanted to stop streaming at 9 o'clock. We might finish it, like, right at 9 o'clock. Fingers crossed on that. Wait, okay, hold on. There's a little bit still over here. Come on. Any moment now. Ting! There we go. Okay, let's finish this little yellow one, because, there we go. This will be nice and easy. Just da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. There. Done with that. Then I'll come over here. This last little bit of green floor here just needs to get cleaned. There. Okay. Then this blue right here. Let's go ahead. Let's do what was recommended. Let's change it to the red setting, even though it's kind of like a narrower strip. I know that it's going to go a lot further, right? So let's use that on the far parts over there. In fact, actually, oh, dang it. Yeah, no, see, that's not going to work at all. That's way too wide. Let's try the yellow. Ooh, the yellow is pretty good as well. Right now, I'm just kind of experimenting with the different nozzles on the medium and trying to see like what works, what doesn't. So that's pretty fun. Are you streaming same time tomorrow, or is it a different time? I'm planning on making it be the same time tomorrow. Same time tomorrow, which is 7 to 9 Central Standard Time is when I should be streaming. And then I mentioned I'm probably going to be streaming... Oh gosh, what did I mention I was going to be streaming? Did I say what I was going to be streaming? I feel like I said what I was going to be streaming. I feel like I had it on a book what I was going to be streaming. Now I'm afraid that I forgot what I said I'm going to be streaming. Hold on a sec. Did I say what I was going to stream tomorrow? I feel like I said what I was going to stream. Did I not? Have I not said what I'm going to stream tomorrow? Have I not decided that? I thought for sure earlier today that I decided what I was going to stream. I said I probably wasn't going to do PowerWash Simulator. I was talking through some different options. I don't even remember. What should you add to the Discord server, like channels? You probably only need like 2 voice channels. Probably don't need much more than that when it comes to how the channels work. Oh, there we go. It's over here. This is where the last little bit of the mess is. Past that, I think... Past that, it really just depends on how much you want to moderate it. Like, if you don't want to moderate it too much, then you wouldn't want to have, like, a meme channel on there, because moderating what memes get posted in a server takes a lot. I'm saying, MrM, don't go. Hey, I'm not going to leave until I at least figure out what I'm streaming tomorrow. Are there any requests from people? Like, by this point, like, I think you all deserve a say in what I stream. I'm willing to just play Paper Mario again. I love playing Paper Mario. But yeah, I really don't remember what I said I'm going to stream. That's crazy. You're saying I should stream the SMP? I'm willing to. I know that I am kind of lost on how to help there. Ooh, getting ready for the dragon fight could be pretty good. Yeah. Should I stream the SMP? I'll stream the SMP. It sounds like we have a couple people that want me to do that. I'll go ahead and stream the Minecraft SMP then, unless someone else comes up with like an awesome idea and it's like, yes, let's do that. Do you play Color Splash or something else like Sticker Star? Ooh, oh, you probably didn't join the stream yesterday. That's right. So I've been playing Paper Mario 64 from the Nintendo 64, a game that came out in like 2001. It's one of the best Paper Marios. It's so good. It's so interesting, and it's like just so unique. Hey, bite-sized glitches, man, it's been a while since we've seen you around. It's totally fine that you're showing up at this time. You may have noticed we have a lot of people have been like active here in the server and talking like that. So what happened was today was our second day of school, and a lot of the students in my class, I told them what my stream is, and I've been getting a ton of support from it today. People have been super kind in the chat and just been like really... I started crying a little earlier today, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little ashamed by it, but these people are just way too nice. So you're in good company if you're sticking around here for a little bit longer. How do you get on the SMP whitelist? I will probably... So if you send me what your Java username is, I'll add you to the whitelist so you'll be able to join into the server. That's how we'll do it. Can I play SMP after the stream? Probably not, because I do need to actually, the reason why I'm trying to end, like, I know it's 9:02. I'm trying to end pretty close to 9 o'clock because of the, some things that I agreed to do with some friends. So I do need to get going, but I'm willing to whitelist some people before I go. So yeah. Yeah, you can send it right here, and then I'll just scroll in the chat and find it again. In fact, actually, when you send it to me, if you send it, I'll put it in a post-it note so that I don't forget. And then after I say I got it, you'll be able to delete it if you want. Anywho. Alright. Although I'm sure you won't mind having it just there. After all, if I'm playing in the SMP, that means at some point someone's going to see it. Okay, do you want me to whitelist you for the SMP as well? I can do that. Okay. Let me finish cleaning the inside of this Stegosaurus, and then I'll go ahead and... It's the Stegoslide. I just realized it has a name, the Stegoslide. Okay. All right, so I see Brady, Abby, and then I think Drippy is also planning on sending me their information so that I can add them to the whitelist. I'll add all of you to the whitelist after I finish cleaning up the Stegosaurus here. It might be after I end the stream if we come down to it, but you'll be added really soon. At least I hope. Okay, hold on. Here we go. All right. I do like just how like shiny of a color it's becoming now. There is still like a bit of mess like all around the outsides here. That's kind of annoying. I'm trying to figure that out. Yeah. Okay. So I still see the 2 Java names there. And again, I will whitelist you as soon as I finish up with this little bit here. Yeah. Wait. Are we concerned about that? People are saying I wish I had Java. Ah, I sympathize. I like having Java. I don't want people hacking. I'll probably be really behind if I get whitelisted. Lol. I know. That's the thing that I always worry about whenever I'm playing like a survival multiplayer game, is the fact that if you join late, you're just so far behind other people. Don't worry. I'm also admittedly pretty far behind them. You're welcome to grab materials that you think that you'd need from my little place right by spawn. You'll see like a little base that says like MrM, like, and there's a lot of compliments on it. You're welcome to grab a couple things from there. Don't grab too much because, you know, I do like having materials, but... I see. Listen, I'm gonna give these people a chance at the very least. Why doesn't your name show up? I don't know what your name is supposed to be, so I'm kind of confused why it's not showing up. It's just a bunch of boxes. Yeah, that's a little bit weird. Can you make farms? I'm fine with the farms. Are you talking about like mob farms and stuff like that? If that's the case, you have to have a way that you make sure that they don't end up lagging out the server, okay? Like there are some people that have made like XP farms basically. So I'm okay with that. Just make sure that it doesn't like end up making the server dangerous. Like if you make a creeper farm right by spawn, I'm gonna question your sanity. You know what I mean? Right. Oh wait, hold on. You play with a terrible computer, your highest FPS is 60. I mean, as long as it runs, right? It's sort of fine on that front. I'm wondering if there was a question over there. I can vouch, Brady does not cheat. And then Masimo's saying like, I just saw you cheat. Oh my goodness, there's a little bit of things there. Can't send pics, but he hacked on Asher's server. Okay, so the server address can be found just simply by going to another one of the things. However, let me go ahead real quick and don't mind me. Go ahead and delete that section. There we go. This is what you all need for that. Let me go ahead and shrink the logo of that. There we go. That's the server address right there. However, you can't join it until I whitelist you. And I need to finish cleaning off this Stegosaurus before I whitelist people. So. MrM, you should stream one day with all your subscribers in your stream, like playing a video game with all of us. That would be super fun. I've been considering doing that for Among Us again. We had a couple people join for Among Us the first time. I know Among Us is kind of dead, but it's also still kind of fun to play, right? So that might be something to consider, because that can get a number of people in there, and it's not too hard to get a lobby set up of that. That would be the other thing that I'm concerned about, is like, can everyone join in the lobby of whatever we end up making a multiplayer game of? Okay, so I see people have been sending me their Java names. Good. Hey, seriously though, like the SMP is supposed to be like it's not like a super competitive one, okay? Like it is pretty casual in how things are going. And so, in my opinion, you should be trying your best to be pretty friendly on it. If you start going immediately aggressive and, like, spawn camping people, like, that's when I'm gonna have to come in, have a chat with you people, turn off PvP for a bit, and stuff like that. We have some pretty good plugins in there that make it so it's like, oh, like, not everyone needs to be asleep. Or, oh, you know, when you, if you accidentally die, all of your stuff gets dropped in a grave. So it can't accidentally get picked up by other people. You won't, like, lose it to a bunch of lava, stuff like that. Like, it's pretty good. I've liked what we've set up. It's been a pretty good setup so far. Things like that. Okay. We've almost got this area cleaned out. There's only so much more I can really do about it. There we go. And then I think I just have to go to the other side for the rest of this. My goal is to not erase the smiley face that we put on one side of the stego slide. See how we have a smiley face over on this side? My goal is to avoid erasing it. So, like, I'm gonna erase, like, all these, you know, all these spike tiles and stuff like that. That's fine. I'll erase out around the smiley face. But my goal is erase everything but the smiley face, so that I'm not responsible for its death. Okay. There we go. I think I might be able to manage it. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. So, I'm going to be adding in people once I'm done cleaning this. Basically, once we close down the server, that's when I'll go ahead and add people. That's probably just the smartest way to go about it. Because I'm getting a bunch of people say that they want that, so... Oh, no. Dang it. I'm going to have to erase... I'm gonna have to... erase some of the smiley face, I think. I don't think I can get away from it. Well, maybe I can. Hold on. I hadn't realized that the back legs here were still pretty messy. Dang it, no. I don't think I can get away with it. Okay, hold on. Some mess here. Okay, there's some stuff underneath the feet. Also, some stuff underneath here. I'm trying my best. I really don't want to be the one responsible for erasing the smiley face. Dang it. I think unfortunately, smiley face needs to go. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe. A little bit of dirt right there. A little bit of dirt up here. Dang it. Okay, I tried. All right. Okay. Yes! Okay, there we go. We had to clean very, very little of it. 99% cleaned? What's not clean? Hold on a sec. What's not cleaned? There's a way to check this, isn't there? There we go. Large bridge slats. Oh, okay. One of these slats isn't clean, apparently. What? Which one? Huh? Oh, also up here. I see this up here. Okay, that's clean. That's clean. Large bridge slats. Which one of these slats isn't clean? I probably need to hop on top of it. Okay, I will make sure to give that particular person the chicken nugget roll on the Discord. Yes, I will make sure to do that. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to clean all these slats. Apparently one of these didn't get cleaned, and I don't know why. And I don't know which one. I can't tell which one. Oh, wait. Is it maybe something over here? Maybe. I don't know. I honestly thought I'd cleaned all these. I'm confused by what's not clean. Oh, hold on. It's this one. This blue one. There we go. Okay, that's the rest of that large bridge slat. Unfortunately, I have to go. I'm dying of tiredness. Have a good rest of your night. I'll make sure to be on your stream tomorrow. Okay, be seeing you then. Thanks for all the support. Seriously. Can you explain how to join the SMP again? I was zoned out. Totally. Link right here. You need to also type in your type in the Java username that you have, and I'll whitelist you, which means that I'll add you so you're able to actually join in on the server. Sorry if I caught you a little too late on that. I've been like halfway like looking over once in a while, and I feel like I missed a lot of stuff. Like Jack was saying, I have a cat tree made out of tree. And there's just a Jeep Hot Wheels on top. Like, I never even saw any of that. Okay. Let me see. Clean, 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 clean. Okay, the slide platform. I apparently need to clean. The tower, floor, undersides. I need to clean some of those. Same with the tower roof support struts. Gosh, okay, hold on. Oh, okay, this apparently never got all the way clean. That's okay. Oh, the underside is its whole thing. I just realized that. So being on the top is completely different than being on the underside. Okay, so that's one of the undersides cleaned. Did this one ever... This one didn't ever get all the way cleaned. Okay. The link doesn't work. Do I search it on Safari? No, so the way that it works is, you have to be in Minecraft already. So you open up Minecraft, you press multiplayer, and you press add a server. It then, on there, when you press add server inside of Minecraft, inside of the multiplayer part of Minecraft, it then asks for you to give the IP address or the address of connect. Server address is, I think, what it says. And that's the one. That's the address that you'll put in. Then you can name the server whatever you want. You can name it MrM SMP, or you can name it MrMP. Doesn't matter too much. The actual name of whatever you give it doesn't matter. What matters is that that is the server address. Okay, hold on. I felt like this was getting clean, but now I'm having second thought. There we go. Okay. I think that might have been all the tower undersides clean now. Let me double check. It might have been the case. Slide platform still needs to get cleaned. And the tower tabletop shelter. Okay. Let's do the slide platform first. Apparently this slide platform didn't finish getting cleaned. Yep, I see that now. It's like in between the slats right here. Okay. We can do that. We can deal with that. Hello? I just did it, but apparently it's not enough. Let's go up here. Anything up here? Yep, a little bit up here. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now we're just at 3 objects left. Tower roof support struts. Is this the tower? Or is this the tower? Tower roof vertical struts. Hold on. I need to grab the... All these are apparently on the vertical things. Vertical strut, that one's clean. Vertical strut, that one's clean. Oh, this vertical strut is not all the way clean. This is the one. Where are you still messy? There we go. That one was gotten. Okay. Tower roof support struts. Let's just climb this right now. Okay, so the roof support struts are these yellow ones. So one of these yellow ones never finished getting cleaned. Oh, wait, hold on. Tower tabletop shelter. Oh, this never got all the way clean. I didn't know it never got all the way clean. Where's the mess on this one? Hold on. Legitimately, where that is. I see a little bit there, like on the very corners of that. Is that enough? Oh, there we go. There. Okay. Tower roof support struts. It's one of these yellow things. Your Minecraft isn't working? Oh, no. We can try to get it working tomorrow at least, right? Okay, there we go. That's the one. That's the one that still needs to get cleaned. And then we've completely built it. I mean, completely cleaned it. Okay, hold on. We're so close. I gotta finish this. Gosh, what's the easiest way up to there? Let's go here. Because if I go up here... Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Once I go up here... Oh, no. Fine. I was gonna say once I go up here, it'll be easy to get onto the roof of the other one. Apparently that is not the case. Oh my goodness, I'm messing this up so badly. There, okay. That's all I needed. Well, let's go ahead and swap over to the red. Because, yep, it's these gaps. It is done. It is finished. Thanks for giving me the advice to use the red nozzle. Hallelujah. By the way, they were just talking about they have a box with all their blankets, and Enzo the cat is staring in there, named after Enzo Ferrari. Nice. Escape. Job complete. Here we go. Oh no! I thought it was the other side of the Stegosaurus. The smiley face, we couldn't see it the whole time because it was on the wrong side. Ah! That's funny that I messed that up. Man, it looks like it took such a small amount of time, but it wasn't. It took so long to do that. That was a 2-hour stream, and I had already cleaned it, like what? 20% or so. I forget how much it was when I started. But now I have just a bunch of little things here. Man, like the golf cart, there's no way that this is actually all that long to clean, right? Like, hold on, I just have to test this real quick. Like, there's no way that this actually is worth the $100 that it says it's gonna take to clean it, right? Like, here, let me press just C here. Clean this stuff like this. Like, yeah, I'm already getting, like, I've already cleaned 20% of the thing and I haven't even moved. I've just been cleaning here, 31%. Yeah, this is, okay, here, this is the speed run. The golf cart is fun to watch. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, that's probably the best I can clean from this one angle. Yeah, so from one angle, I've cleaned 44% of all of the mess. It's not bad. Let's clean the back real quick. Eventually, we'll hop on top of the golf cart. All right. There we go. See? Nice and easy. This is getting ridiculous. Okay. Last little bit. And then we'll also have to technically do it from the front and from the top, probably. Yeah, look at everything. It's just like ding, 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 ding. 75% cleaned. And that took such a short amount of time. And I'm getting $100 for it. I have a yellow golf cart, and I call it the banana machine. Oh, that's funny. I like that. Front glass. Top. You decorate it for birthdays. Oh, that's pretty fun. Oh, here we go. Look, some of the tire stuff under here. Some of the undercarriage right over here. Things like that. Underneath here. I'm doing this just real quick because it's like, it's gonna give me $100 and it's probably the shortest, like, job that I could really expect to give me such a high amount of money. Okay, the bumper and the canopy. The bumper is the back, right? So there's something about the back right now. I thought the bumper was the back. Because the front is the fender, right? Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, never mind. Bumper's the front. Okay, so there's something wrong with this. Yeah. Okay, what is it? What have you got? Oh, just like a little bit, I think, like right in there. Hold on. Maybe not. Where is it? I don't know where this is. Tab. I keep on tabbing. Like, I can see this is the bumper. Oh, there it is. Wow, now I feel like an idiot. Okay, and hop on top. And this is the last thing that we need. Canopy. Boom, job complete. Look at how fast that is. $100. The number's the front. Okay. All right, I'm gonna stop there. I'm actually stopping there. It's like 9:20. I meant to stop a little bit earlier, but this one was just so quick. Okay, there we go. $511. That's pretty good progress towards us being able to get the next level up, which is at 2,000. So, you know, all things considered, this was pretty fun. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pop us back over to the chatting page. Thank you so much. Seriously, everyone. Thank you for being here. Wait, what? Did I? Huh? Surely I didn't actually swear. Did I? I tried to avoid it. There's no way I actually swore, right? If I did, I'm gonna apologize right now. I'll go back and check. Oh, okay. Whew. Okay. All right. So, thank you so much for everyone that showed up today, for all the kindness you guys showed. How many subscribers are we at right now? Hold on. I have to log in on my phone real quick. Quickly see how many subscribers I have now. We are at 170 subscribers. That's insane. We started today, this morning, with 120. We gained 50 subscribers throughout the course of this day. That's so cool. That's so much support from you people. Thanks you so much for that. Everything that happened today, like this is some of my best memories streaming so far. It's been so supportive from you all. Thank you for that. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna plan to play the SMP tomorrow. We're gonna be playing the Minecraft SMP. I'm going to right now, once I close down this server, I'm going to go ahead and whitelist everyone here that put their Java name into the chat. I'm going to make it so that you will be able to join the Minecraft SMP. I'm not going to be able to join it tonight because of these other things I have to do. Oh man, I'm already late for those. Oof. Well, that's fine. They'll forgive me. But seriously, y'all have been awesome. Thanks for being a part of this. Thanks for just making this first week of school so much fun. And I can't wait to see so many more of you in the future. Goodbye. So long, students.